Yeah, I'm back with another video. And yeah, I'm back with another video. This one ain't gonna be too long. At this point, every day that go by and you ain't got paid yet, and you at this point, this way you just start to just lose respect for people. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's cool. I don't, I guess we even because obviously they haven't respected me and from the start. They probably didn't respect me from the start. So it's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people care about being respected from somebody that they already don't respect. But I'm just letting you know. You know, don't be surprised later on when I don't respect you at all. You know what I'm saying? But you know, there might come a time soon where you can't pay me. You know, and it'll be obvious that you can't pay me. When you can't pay me, I promise you, when the public done waited too long to pay me, it's gonna be obvious they done waited too long to pay me. So I don't have to, y'all don't have to be wondering like, is it too late to pay him? You know, when it's too late to pay me, it's gonna be obvious. I won't have to tell you. So I'm gonna leave it at that. When it's too late to pay me, it's gonna be obvious that it's too late to pay me. I ain't gonna tell you nothing else. I'm gonna just tell you that. So you could keep waiting, but when it's too late to pay me, it's gonna be obvious that it's too late to pay me. You know, and it's already obvious that you need to pay me right now. It's already obvious that the time to pay me is right now. So, how why you still haven't got a dollar from nobody? I don't know. Go figure. Go figure. But as far as the NBA stuff, it's so much competition right now. I was looking at the standings. I don't even know. I can't even really see who will be in the playoffs, let alone going to Miami. I can't even see who will be in the playoffs. It's too many people. Some people won't even make some people won't even make the playoffs. When I thought they would probably go to Miami, it looked like some people won't even make the playoffs. So, just for me, just so I don't have to be, because I know it's going to probably be a while before I get paid, more than likely. Or if I don't get, or either they're going to wait till it's obvious that it's too late to pay me. One of those going to happen. So, so I'm going to go ahead and, so I don't have to even be wondering who will make the playoffs. And so the girls in the standings, so they don't have to be wondering. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the season, but I'm not gonna start the playoffs until I'm paid. Until I'm paid and I can see everything. Because if I see some stuff that I don't like, then I just pick all new girls and do it a whole nother season. So I mean, I don't know why they hiding this shit from you, because nobody won't go to Miami if I ain't seen nothing. That's not happening. So, I mean, you see how the public and everybody else kind of stuck. Like any way you look at it, that behind the back shit not working. It's not gonna work. So y'all basically at a dead end at this point. You're at a dead end. You know, I don't know how you can really do anything surprising at Target anymore. Like it won't. You can still do that Target shit, but it won't be surprising. It won't be unexpected. You know. So I haven't even saw nothing yet, and it's already you know, it's already don't surprise me, and I ain't even seeing it. So you know, it's pretty obvious that it's time to pay me. That's obvious. Even that's obvious that it's time to pay me. You know, and you know, if these women got enough of a brain to go be a nurse or a doctor, then I know they got enough of a brain to see this stuff. They ain't that stupid. So it's maybe they got too much hate or too much pride or something like that. But they not that damn stupid. I know these women see this shit. Fuck. They see it's obviously time to pay me. You know what I'm saying? They see that. If them bitches got enough of a brain to go be a nurse or a doctor, then I know they got enough of a brain to see that it's time to pay me. You know? I don't know if y'all can see that from right here. Where I'm talking about a nurse. See it? I can't zoom no more. But that say School of Medicine. That's what it say. School of Medicine. So yeah, if they got enough brains to school and be a nurse or a doctor, them women ain't that stupid. They see it's obviously time to pay me. So and they know I ain't that stupid. They know I ain't stupid at this point. So what are they waiting on? I have no clue. Probably something bad. You know. Because it's like they talk about stuff that cannot happen if you ain't paid. You know what I'm saying? On the tape recorders, they talk about stuff that cannot happen at all if you ain't paid. So why are they talking about that stuff? You know? You know what I'm saying? Talk about stuff that can't happen if you ain't paid. Not one person paid you, but they talk about stuff that can't happen unless you get paid. They talk about how the butt whipping obvious, but the money is obvious too. Ain't it obvious that it's time for you to get paid? You know, that's obvious too. You know, you can't. It's no point of messing with those girls in the standings. If you do, once I get paid, I'm gonna just go get 16 new girls. Them girls them girls ain't irreplaceable. You know. I mean, it was entertaining with Hobby Lobby and Marshall and Sacramento Queen and Ariana and Tamara. It was entertaining then. So you see they wasn't irreplaceable, right? Because it's just as entertaining now with the new girls, maybe even more entertaining. And if y'all do something to these girls, as soon as I get paid, I'll just go find some new girls. There's millions of girls out here. Trust me, I can find 16 new women. And some of them will probably have signs and everything. So you might as well leave them girls in the standards alone. You might as well leave them alone. All you're going to do is piss me off. And then I'm going to get new girls. You know, you know. It's a reason the Most High made me a nice person. It's a reason why I'm a nice person. It would be in the public best interest to keep me as a nice person. You know, you gotta be careful who you piss off in this world. So yeah, I'm gonna finish the season. You know, it ain't that much more left to go. The season ain't no long season like the NBA, like the other NBA. You know, so the season almost over anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you know. Yeah, they just had like 10, you know, just had like, you know, maybe 10 or 15. It'd go to probably, you know, people had like 10 or 15, 10 or 15 games or matches, maybe 10, maybe 15, you know, maybe 16. I'll probably just keep it at 10. I don't need to go that long, you know. You know, so the season almost over anyway. But right now, I can't, you know, you can't even see who going to the playoffs, let alone who going to the Miami. So them girls don't have to be sitting there, you know, wondering that much, you know, till I get paid. I'm gonna just finish the season, but they still not gonna know who going to Miami because you got to win in the playoffs to go to Miami. So I'm not starting the playoffs until I get paid. You know, she walking around with a fucking mask on and shit. She in the library with a fucking mask on. I don't even do butt shows to girls with masks on no more like that. Like, you know, usually I won't even do a butt show if she got a mask on at this point. Because at this point, there's no reason for a mask. There's no point in you still wearing a mask. I still wear one sometimes because I'm famous. But if you ain't famous, what's the point of you still wearing a mask? Corona been over with. Oh, my bad. Some people do be thinking they famous. So maybe she thinks she famous. You know, and I'm like seriously too famous. You know what I'm saying? I honestly wish it was a few states in the country that didn't know who I was. Or I could just go over there sometimes and where I don't want nobody to know me, I just go to that state. Ain't nowhere I could fucking go. I'm really too famous. You know, I ain't gonna lie, if it was a few states, you know, where they didn't know who I was, I would just go over there and try to get on my feet, you know, try to get my money up or whatever. But nah, I can't go nowhere. I'm really too famous. So, you know, I'm talking kind of low because I'm in the library. Y'all think these two girls don't know who I am? They still know who I bet you they know who I am. Then they be running from me. You know, I ain't gonna say run, not literally running, but they be trying to avoid me in the stores. A lot of like I say more. I say at least half the women, more than half. Well, you could tell they trying to avoid me in the store. Like I want to still be in the store. Like I want to still be around them in the store. They the ones stealing from me, so I have to be in the damn store. You say it's like, what's wrong with these people, bro? They got you. They the reason you in the damn store. They won't pay you, so it's like they don't. It's almost like these women don't know what to do. It's almost like they see a problem with whatever they do. Anywhere they go, they see a problem. They don't want you in the store doing the butt shows because they don't want to be on camera. But they can't stop stealing your money. They don't want to stop stealing your money. For some reason, they don't want to see you with money either. But you can't get out the store if they don't pay you. And they stealing your money, then they stealing. So it's like they don't know what to do. These women don't know what to do. They confused right now. They don't know what to do. hmm They don't know what to do. It's obvious that they need to pay you right now. They talk about you going. They talk about the girls. You know, they talk about these girls or whatever that's gonna go to Miami, but that can't even happen if they don't pay you. So it's like, I don't know what's going through their head. I can't imagine what's going through their head. The only thing I could think of is that they just confused. They know damn well they need to pay you. I don't want to be in the store doing bus shows. They act like they don't want me in the store doing bus shows. That's how they act. They go the other way. Most of them go the other way. I can't ask them nothing. They gonna act like they don't even know who I am. I can't say nothing to them. The Most High giving them signs that it's time for me to be paid. You know, I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. And even if they did want to see some more bus shows, well, I could be doing them. I could be doing them at the hotel if I was paid. What the point of me still being in the stores? You know. I think the bus shows better in the hotel anyway. So if I was to do it, but keep doing, if I was to still want to do a bus show, I would rather do it in a hotel. I just don't. They steal too much money to where I can't even get a hotel. I can't even take a shower. I can't do shit. They steal all my money for real. I can't even take a fucking shower. You know. Fuck. No, I'm not about to go pay Planet Fitness $100 and something just to take a shower. So at this point, I don't even care how I smell. I don't care. Stop stealing my money and then I'll take a shower. Fuck. How the fuck I'm gonna take a shower? They won't let me in the shelter. I can't. I don't have enough to get a hotel. I'm gonna take a fucking shower. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. I don't even have enough money to eat. They talk about paying Planet Fitness. You know, I don't have enough money to. I don't even have enough money to eat. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, when it's too late to pay me, it's gonna be obvious that it's too late to pay me. I'm pretty sure about that. I don't know when it's gonna be too late to pay me, but I know one thing: when it is too late to pay me, it's gonna be obvious. And then what? And I don't think I need to tell you nothing else. After that. I mean, y'all done seen Freddy Krueger and everything, so you know what time it is. When it's obviously too late to pay me. You saw Freddy Krueger. People my age, even young people should know about Freddy Krueger. But the people in their 30s definitely know about Freddy Krueger. And that was obvious too. That Robb Elementary School, that was obvious. In case you didn't watch the other video when I talked about that, I'm gonna tell you again. When they killed all the Mexicans at Robb Elementary School, that was that Freddy Krueger sign. The Mexicans didn't listen, so they got to deal with them too. And it was obvious. That's why the movie came out in 1984. That's why the first Freddy Krueger came out in 1984. Same year I was born. And that's why it's called Nightmare on Elm Street. The M is short for elementary. You know what I'm saying? Freddy Krueger real name is Robb. Nightmare on Elm Street. The M is short for elementary. I'm taking the public to school right now. This is obvious. So I know y'all know, because if you're smart enough to go be a nurse or a doctor, I know you're smart enough to know this. The Nightmare on Elm Street, the M is short for elementary. Freddy Krueger real name is Robb. You can go Google it. Robb Elementary. And 21 people got killed. So I mean, how much obvious? That's already obvious. And I warned the Mexicans 2 days before it happened. I warned them 2 days before it happened. I warned the Mexicans. And I warned the black people 2 days before the Buffalo shooting. Both of them, I warned them 2 days before it happened. So they didn't have a lot of time. They just had 2 days. That's it. That's long enough. That's all the time they needed. We already know the Mexicans would have never paid me, because if they would have done it in 2 days. If nobody done nothing in 2 days, then they wasn't gonna do nothing. It's 40 million black people in this country, and it's 10 million Mexicans. That's 50 million people. And not one person paid you $1. So This is after 10 years of entertainment. And as you can see, those other NBA players, and they getting like what, 20, 30, 40 million. All of them, I showed you yesterday, 20 million, 30 million, 40 million for 1 year. And then those wasn't even all-star players. Them was just average players. They was just average NBA players. They wouldn't, you know, it ain't like I showed you LeBron, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, James Harden. You know what I'm saying? You know, I didn't even show you this. I didn't even show you the star players. I just showed you average players, and you saw how much they was making. Fuck. They were just average players. They weren't all stars, and they still getting. So they not entertaining. They not even all stars, so they not entertained. They not that entertaining. you know, I mean it's obvious. I showed you where it was obvious. Cause see, if I would have showed you LeBron, Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, James Harden, you know what I'm saying? Chris Paul, you know. If I'd have showed you them type of players, then you would have had an argument. You'd have been like, well, they is entertaining. No, I showed you people who not, people who you probably didn't even know about. And look how much they getting paid. I'm obviously more entertaining than those people. Way more entertaining than those people. I showed you people where you can't even argue. So you see, now you see me asking for 2 million. That ain't even close to what I should be asking for. That's obvious. When you look at the other NBA players in the other NBA, it's obvious that I ain't asking for enough. When they getting that for 1 year, I mean, come on, man. I know these women know. These women got enough of a brain to go be a nurse or a doctor. So they got enough of a brain to see this stuff. They ain't that stupid. So I know you know. Basically. Basically what I'm saying is I know you know. You can be quiet all you want, but I know you know. Fuck. Yeah, don't come trying to talk when it's too late to pay me. Don't come trying to talk then. I'm telling the public. Don't come trying to talk to me when it's too late to pay me. Because it's going to be obvious when it's too late. Ain't no point of messing with the girls in the standings, cause I could easily get new girls. You can't. It's nothing you can really do but pay me and get over it. Fuck. I've been broke long enough for y'all expense, for y'all entertainment. You really, it's really at a dead end anyway. You really can't even get entertained like talking about no more without me being paid. You done pretty much done everything you can do while I'm broke. Pretty much. I mean, you could keep doing the same shit, but it ain't gonna be, it's just gonna be the same shit, you know. And then you won't even be able to do that forever. You think the Most High really gonna sit there and just let this go on for 10 more years? You already getting these signs right now for a reason, that your time is short. So even if you tried to keep doing this, even if you said, well, it is still entertaining, and you tried to just keep doing the same shit, your time gonna run out anyway. So even if you did keep trying to just keep doing this, your time gonna run out. There's nothing y'all can do except pay me. You might as well just go ahead and accept it. There's nothing you can do but pay me. Your time will run out anyway. There's nothing you can do. And then if you let the time run out, you won't be able to you can't talk to me then, because it's gonna be obvious that your time done ran out. I ain't gonna want to hear it. I ain't gonna want to hear nothing. I ain't gonna want to hear no explanations from nobody. Like that woman told me in Philadelphia when she ejected me out the store at my bus show. Remember when that Mexican woman ejected me out the store when I was doing a bus show? I think it was Dollar General, and I was trying to like, she was like, I don't want to hear it. Get out. Get out. Remember that shit? I don't know if she was Mexican. She might have been black. I couldn't really tell. She might have been black. That's how I'm gonna be. That's just how I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be like, I don't want to hear it. I really don't want to hear it. Y'all had long enough time to say something. I'm gonna be like, don't talk now. I'm gonna be like, it ain't nothing to talk about. Yeah, just like that woman in Philadelphia when she ejected me out the bus show. She really made the ejection sign. She did just like the other NBA. When they eject a player, how they hold up that one finger. That's exactly what she did. And I forgot what I was telling her, but she was like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Get out. Get out. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say this. It'll be way better if you paid me, you know, way better. If you knew where this is going, then you would obviously say it's way better if you paid me. Cause trust me, it's way better if you paid me than if you sit there and let the time run out. You know what I'm saying? When I say you're gonna be wishing you had to pay me, you're gonna be really wishing you had to pay me. It's gonna be where it's obvious you should have paid me. Like almost everything is obvious. Almost. I ain't gonna say really everything, but almost everything is obvious. You know. So when the time run out, it's gonna be obvious that your time done ran out, and it's gonna be obvious that you should have paid me. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. It's gonna be obvious that you should have paid me. That you should have already paid me. It's gonna be obvious. Baby, the butt whipping is not the only thing obvious. It's a lot of stuff that's obvious. So, I don't know why they not paying you when this much stuff is obvious. So the women can see the butt whipping is obvious, but they can't see all this other stuff that's obvious. And because I don't know if they'll even have time for a lawsuit. You know how long a lawsuit takes? It's not a few months, especially when it's millions. A lawsuit would take probably at least a year. Ain't no lawsuit for $1 million or more gonna be handled in a few weeks or a few months. It would take at least a year just to do a lawsuit. That would take at least a year. So that means that the playoffs would have to sit here and wait a whole year for the playoffs to start. That's if it was that's if the lawsuit process was fast. It would take a whole year for you to sue people. At least. It would take about a year for that stuff was over with. So that's like y'all saying, well, we just gonna sit here and wait a whole year for to start the playoffs, for him to sue them people. Because if the police or Target, none of them ain't hit you up yet to do no settlement. See what I'm saying? So I guess they saying they gonna make me sue them. I get way more money, but it's gonna take way more time. Pay me. Don't you see how it makes sense? If they settle and give me a little bit of money, if they settle quick, and if they settle in a short time, they can give me just $2 million. If they make this take a year or 2 years, then they gonna end up giving me $50 million or $100 million. But who wants to wait a year or 2 years when the Most High already giving signs? You think the Most High gonna wait that long? Probably not. So, So this ain't gonna end good. I'm telling you. If I don't get paid, it's kind of too late for a lawsuit. I don't think the public got that much time. A lawsuit, I should have been doing that, but I didn't know. I didn't know the stuff I know now. Nobody told me. So I'm telling y'all, I'm telling you, what I'm saying? A lawsuit basically means that those girls ain't getting nothing. Because by the time I do a lawsuit, I'm gonna get new girls. I'm not gonna want these same girls a year from now. I know too much shit will be done happened. It's just like how I don't want the old girls from 2 years ago. I don't want them because I know too much stuff that happened. I don't want them. So the only way these girls in the standards right now can do this stuff is if I get paid soon. Because a year from now, I'm not going Come on now. But I say, even if I do the lawsuit, lawsuits don't get handled in a few weeks. They don't get handled in 2 or 3 months. A lawsuit will take like a lawsuit for $1 million, a lawsuit for 2 million, or a lawsuit for some millions of dollars would take probably a year before it's over. So then now you damn near 40 years old. You pretty much be 40 years old at that point. You know. That really took your 20s, half of your 20s, and all your 30s. You can't pay somebody their time back, you know. The Most High giving y'all these signs now, because the time to pay me is now. He ain't giving you these signs so you can wait 2 or 3 more years. You already had 10 years. When it's already obvious, even that's obvious. It's obvious I should have been got paid. So, like I said, I know you know. I know people ain't this stupid. So, yeah, you know. So even if I pay eBay and start hustling, I won't be hustling for Miami. I won't, a nigga ain't finna get $2 million from hustling that quick. I'll just be hustling to start a lawsuit, you know, and hustling to get off the streets. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't, I still wouldn't be able to do the stuff with Miami, with them girls. I wouldn't have enough to do that. To pay them $50,000 and buy her $100,000 car. I wouldn't have that kind of money that quick. So either way, it'll take a long time unless they pay me. Even if I'm hustling, it'll take about a year to. Unless I'm just doing some crazy hustling, and if I do crazy hustling, then I'm taking a chance on going to jail for a long time. So I'm not for to let y'all have me sitting in jail for a long time trying to just to try to do this stuff in Miami. I ain't for to let y'all get me caught up like that. If I hustle the right way, it'll take a year to get $1 million. And by that time I wouldn't want the same girls. So see what I'm saying? And if I hustle crazy, well, I get like $1 million in a few months. If I hustle crazy, then I'm taking a chance on going to jail for a long time. Which that'll probably make people happy. So I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that when they already owe me this much money. So, It is what it is. Like I said, the public, I'm just laying it all out there for you. They can choose how they want this to play out. But I'm not for to go to jail for y'all motherfuckers. I'm not for to go be robbing the stores all crazy and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna just hustle enough to get a lawsuit started. You know what I'm saying? And get off the streets. Fuck. And get a car. Get me a car. I'll hustle enough for me to get a car. And not to get Jada a car. I'm not hustling for that. Because even if I did, it would probably take a year. You know what I'm saying? That's too long. I'm pretty sure they not trying to sit there and wait a year. I'm pretty sure them girls not just gonna sit there for a whole year and just wait. Yeah. So. Yeah. And like I said, that's one thing the public can't see. That's one thing the public can't see. They can't see how much time they got. They don't know what the Most High, they don't know when the Most High gonna do something. Or they don't know when something gonna happen. They can't see that. See what I'm saying? So the public could play around, they could see all this other stuff, but they can't see how much time they got. So there, this video here long enough, because they usually don't be this long in the library. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video off.